Another example why you should never, ever, ever rely on just one radiograph to make a diagnosis. And your diagnosis, the armamentarium, should be multiple history taking from the patient, detailed history taking from the patient. Okay? Multiple angulation PAs, percussion test, palpation test, mobility test, vitality test, probing test, biting, chewing test. Then you put everything together. You analyze everything together, and then you come up with a good, solid diagnosis. Okay, so take a look here. This root canal, according to the patient, was done over 5 years ago. Patient got a crown, then tooth started to hurt. Then root canal was done through the crown, and now patient says when she presses with her finger above the tooth, it hurts. And of course, we know why. Look at that large periapical lucency there. All right. So if I just rely on one angulation PA and want to make a diagnosis, my diagnosis will be wrong, and the patient will suffer, not only financially, but also emotionally and physically. Okay. And of course, the treatment or retreatment in this case won't work. Take a look here. So tooth was percussion and palpation very tender. Mobility was slight, but still within normal limits. Okay, so now take a look at different angulation PA, and look at this angulation PA now. What's going on here? Right there, that lucency there. And of course you can see the large periapical lucency here, but there's definitely something going on here that you could not see on this x-ray. So never ever, again, never ever ever rely on just one angulation PA to make a diagnosis. And you can see that here now. Now let's go ahead and probe it. Okay. So let's see. We're getting on this side here, and I'm getting about 9 millimeters here now. There it goes. You can go even deeper, but I'm not going to push it. There you go. 9 millimeters. Thank you. All right, so you saw the probing and the probing depth, and now we can make a good diagnosis. We save this patient lots of money and pain and suffering. This patient, if we misdiagnosed and recommended redoing the root canal here, the patient would have paid for redoing the root canal. The patient would have likely had to pay me to redo the root canal, pay the dentist to get a new build-up and crown, and of course the root canal retreatment. The retreatment would have failed because we had misdiagnosed. So, but right now, just now, we saved this patient tons of money. We told the patient this tooth has a hopeless prognosis. Don't spend a penny on it because of the fact that the root is fractured. Contact your dentist today and have your dentist arrange for the extraction of tooth number 12, and hopefully patient will go with a dental implant here. So all the money that she was going to waste on having the root canal redone, tooth rebuilt and recrowned, all that money now, because we diagnosed properly, she will spend all that money towards extraction and getting a dental implant there. All right, so that's what you need to do. You can't just make a diagnosis just so casually. It involves a lot of different steps.